Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Hilo Fatimah Zahra from 8th class, and here I want to share to you about nonverbal communication. There are a lot of gestures that we have in this world, and all of those are definitely has different meanings on it. To know it, let's check it out. Here are 10 stylized gestures that are used by speakers of English. The first is the index finger of one hand points at someone and the hand is moved up and down 3 or 4 times with deliberate motion. Or in Upinipin they say ha 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 ha, shaking a finger at someone. This gesture is to accuse or blame someone. The second is the fist with knuckles down, moves up and down in short movements, knocking on something or as if knocking on something, or we can say it knocking on wood. This is done for good luck, or more specifically for taking away the bad luck that you might have attracted by suggesting that something great that could happen. Or usually we do this. And it can be we ask our students or friends to pay attention to us. Next is shrugging shoulders. Shoulders are moved upward and down again, possibly repeated. It is internal gesture. It's usually when we are being asked, and unfortunately we don't know it, so we make this gesture. Hands are clasped across each other, palm against palm, and forearms move back and forth. This gesture can be executed in front of oneself or over one's head. In the United States, this gesture is a sign of victory. Hand is held on the stomach, palm inward, and the hand makes a circular movement. We can see this gesture very often. It has several meanings, whether you are hungry, pregnant, or you have a stomachache. Next, the tongue moves back and forth over the lips, or we can say it licking one's lips. This gesture is to anticipate eating or something with great eagerness or appetite. The palm of one hand is brought up and slapped smartly against the forehead. When you suddenly realize you have forgotten something important. Yeah, this is very often gesture we made, right? The hand, slightly cupped, is put across the forehead as if wiping something away. If you imagine that your forehead is sweating because you are hot, you might use the palm of your hand to wipe the sweat off. You move your hand from one side of your forehead to the other, clearing the sweat away. The gesture means, phew, I'm relieved. The index finger is pulled across the throat. The gesture may be accompanied by a noise that is made with movement of air and saliva on one side of the mouth, while the lips are slightly open on that side. This is a threatening gesture. It is done to suggest that the index finger is a knife, and that the person is threatening to cut the throat of the person they are looking at when they do it. The last is the fingers of the two hands are interlocked and the thumbs move in circle around each other. Or usually we say twiddling one's thumbs. It may be a result of nervousness, anxiety, boredom, or habit. And then we move to the signals we made in the different situations with non-verbal communication. First, two people who are acquainted see each other at some distance and greet each other with a gesture. Second, two people who have been together move apart and give each other a farewell signal. One person signals to another one to come forward. One hand is used to indicate the height of a child or of some object. The gesture maker wants to indicate himself or herself. A movement to signal agreement or an affirmative answer. A movement to signal a negative answer. And the last is a way of indicating one's opinion that some other person is crazy. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.